Yeah, I'm rolling.
All right, so tonight we're going to put Trooper Trent stencils on Ethan's V2. And we're going to document this to throw up on the forum so it's easier for people to understand. So first things first, we have to start off with his instructions. And he wants us to start with number 1 on the booster. So I want to cut out the booster section. So we'll use cutting tool. Okay, so now we got the booster. Second, we're going to start weeding all these brown spots. So I use tweezers, shish kebab sticks. I have this little thing, I think it's for breaking thread. This has got a nice little blunt end that works real good at holding the islands down. More tweezers, all sorts of stuff. But like Trent suggested, everybody in their house should have some push pins. Push pins work great. I did my first set of stencils on Dan's first run with 2 push pins, so those help. First start, I start in one corner. I have this piece of tape too where I take the weeds and I stick it on them. I just pick and pull and stick. Pick, pull and stick. I do this the whole time. You want to make sure some of them have little islands. Like this one here has a little island in there. We want to hold that island down while we pull it to make sure it stays. It's really important to take pictures of these stencils before you start. That way, if you lose orientation, you can always go back. So now I'm going to weed this out. Ethan's going to weed out number 2. And then we're going to show you how to transfer these stencils onto some blue tape and then apply them onto the V2. So that would be a cut. Number 4 is a little tricky because the weeding is a giant piece. So if you trying to get in and see it, you gotta stick the islands, keep the islands stuck. There you go, that's good. Yeah, push pins work freaking awesome. Nope, that's fine, we'll go back to reference, that's all. That's good. This one's tricky. There you go. Yep. You got it. And its little sister. Yep. All the way to the turnip. It reminds me of the things Mario 2 pulls out of the ground. Perfect. And now we're going to continue weeding.
So with this one.
I'm still working on...
Yeah, you got a really shitty one.
This one's tough, man.
How many are there in total?
I think it's 11. And the freaking... Oh, man, I can't do it.
That's okay. I mean, I'm kind of powering through these, but I'm doing like the simpler ones.
Yeah.
You know, but, you know, between the 2 of us, we'll get it done.
Yeah, we're getting it done. We'll be able to do these tonight.
It's only 8:37.
This one's a little tough because of all these 3
Yeah,
islands here is really, really tough. So I just cut like this peninsula here. I'll cut like that and remove. See if it worked. Yep. This little island.
Did you paint yours yet?
No, the damn rain.
Mm.
I'm recording this too, so I don't know if you what you wanna say on film. Keep your
Oh,
criminal.
did I say anything offensive?
Well, keep your criminal record private.
Okay. Did I say anything yet?
No, huh?
I don't know if I said anything yet.
No, you didn't say anything.
But I do appreciate the heads up because you know how I am.
I know.
Potty off.
Keep
All right,
on-
10's done.
Oh my! All right, move on to the next one.
Yeah.
You're smoking me with these.
Do you want to cut? I know you have like a specific way that you cut these out.
Oh shoot! Yeah, hold on.
I don't want to.
Let's see if we can get these islands to stick. The suspense. One.
Almost done with this one.
Take it off and stick them manually.
That's what she said. Okay, number 9 is done.
Move on down the line.
Huh?
Move on down the line.
That's the plan. Dude, we're gonna have this weeded in record time.
Where is it? It's on the back. Land speeder music.
Mm-hmm. Uncle Owen! Emperor! Uncle Owen!
Dead.
Number 5 done. Wow, okay, so I see these. This has a couple islands.
Yeah, the smaller the islands, the harder they are.
Oh, yeah.
Can I have those tweezers real quick? This is driving me nuts. Give me a minute. Watch this.
I'm gonna...
Oh my god, instantly. First try. The bastard.
Hey, language. Yeah, the tweezers work really well.
Yeah, I just gotta transfer it down onto the... Come on, you stinker. Oh god, what a nightmare. One more to go. There it is. These tweezers work freaking phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
You use your pictures you took for the correct location. Stick it back there. And when we apply the blue tape, we just make sure we apply it straight down so she sticks. Oh, you stinker. Ooh, yeah, buddy. Bingo. Trent even included a little black dot where the cone knob's supposed to go. The engineering he's put into this is unbelievable. Alright, so number 11. First thing I do is I cut this circle out here.
Shit, some of these islands just falling off.
Yeah, that's why I'm making another one just in case. And the second thing I do now,
Oh, you're doing another 11?
yeah, just in case that one fails, is I slice down this red line. So when we apply it over the emitter, we can go like this. It's flexible, it's easier. We also want to make sure that we don't mess up our arrows. If you do, you always go back to orientation. I mean, the reference photos we took.
It's sticking better to the pin than to the paper.
It's amazing the block cutter can actually cut things this small.
That's one way to look at it.
It stayed right there. Now it's getting a little bit longer. I'll cut it at this peninsula. How you making out on 11?
Not bad.
Put my little punch thing here. And it stayed. Another one stayed. I'm not going to get too cocky. I'm going to cut it at this peninsula.
Nice job, kid. Don't
Ah,
be cocky.
there we go. Stop right there.
You have reference photos of these?
Oh, sure.
Alright, because some of these islands, they're so tiny.
Don't
We're
worry.
gonna need to check.
Don't worry. We're following Trent's instructions. Take the photos so you can always go back to home base. What sucks is when the stencil falls back down on a perfectly pulled island and pulls it off.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, 3 in a row. If you take your time, that's all. People are really intimidated by this. If you take your time, this can be done. I just showed you. I'm not rushing anything. 6 hours yesterday. I don't even know what time it is now, but we started at 8:19, and we've already.
9:04.
Yeah, we've already, between the two of us, we're already on number 11.
Though you're doubting my ability, so you're on number 11 too.
No, you freaking flew through you went through, I did the booster and you did all the other ones.
Yeah.
In the same amount of time it took me to do the booster.
The booster had a lot more detail.
The booster's got a lot of islands, bro.
Mm-hmm. So I was saying, it kind of worked out the way we divided the workload.
Yeah. Cut here. I'm going to try and transplant this island. She's stuck inside. Oh no, stay there, stay there. Problem is too with a sharp X-Acto knife, it gets stuck on the tip. There you go. Come on, you little island. I'll transplant it. When you're giving them the tour, you tell them about how we transported hydrogen carbonate up to the 3rd floor.
No,
all
I
the
didn't.
neighbors thought of us.
I was too busy apologizing for having sideshow products. Oh, it's pretty much sacrilege. Well, it's done.
Transplanted. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Probably gonna pull that island up that I just stuck down. Nope, good, good, good.
I get scared just then.
That's the problem, is the sticker pulls itself back up. Get down there. Remove them. So get the picture to put that back in the exact location, because that's the arrow. That's very important. Popsicle sticks come in handy too when removing them, just replanting them.
I'm losing just one little paint chip, one little island.
It can be done though, see, if you take your time. When I first saw it, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can do this.
This one is just too small. That one right there, right in the center.
Another trick I'm doing is cutting where all these islands intersect to see if it will stick better, to see if they'll stick better. And I think it's the actual opposite. I think I come up more. That one will stay there. That one stays there. That one stays there. Oh, don't tell me I just missed that. That was good. You done?
Not yet.
Very close.
Oh, like two little islands. I just had to put back into place.
I have about 5 of them left. Yeah, I'm finding that if I cut a bunch of intersections near them, I pull out smaller pieces.
Yeah, that makes
Islands
sense.
actually stay. Like
Yeah,
these
that's
two,
the problem I'm having, is that like they're just not staying.
there's these two, I mean, these are microscopic specks here. That one's actually still.
Yours is probably going to be better than mine.
I've also had 2 rounds of this already.
Right. Oh shit! 2 rounds.
Yeah, I did my mirror twice.
How come?
Because I clocked it wrong. But I was able to save the stencil.
Well, let's go.
Wow, that actually worked really good.
Yeah.
You cut all around the islands. Now we can use a reference and put them back there. There's a little one right here. Oh, it stayed. Wow.
That one came all fucked up.
So very close.